Hello everyone, it's Michelle Patterson here with Elle Levon, and today I thought I would just get ready in front of the camera because I have to record the weekly Angel Oracle card reading over on my other channel, and some people have been asking for another get ready with me / chit chat, so let's begin. Let's get into it here. I've already put face primer on and I've already primed my lids, and I think I just used the CoverGirl primer today, and then I used the clay stick from Tarte, which I did not bring out with me because, like I said, I did it previously. Now I'm going to use this, the Estee Edit Pore Vanishing Stick. You know, I bought this, so I feel like I should use it. It's a cool product. I kind of like just putting it kind of around. If you're new to my channel, this is not like a beauty guru channel. This is like counterculture. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not against those people. I just think that we make everything so freaking complicated, and it doesn't have to be that hard. And also, I embrace doing things wrong sometimes because you gotta laugh at yourself, right? So I'm also going to use for my concealer, and I know this is where a lot of people put on their foundation first and then they put on their concealer. I just put on my concealer first. I don't know why. I think I've just, most of you know, I've got, you know, these dark circles under my eyes. I've always had them. So I kind of put it on first, and then I put on my foundation, and if I feel still a little self-conscious about needing more, then I'll put some on top of the foundation. I'm just using my finger. I already washed my hands. I don't recommend this. You're not supposed to do this, but whatever. So here we go. So here's a perfect example of what I'm talking about. I'm putting this concealer on. I'm like, why is this so orangey? Like, I don't remember it being like this. Which one is this? This is 2W Light Medium Warm. It don't look right. But anyway, it's on my face now. So what are we going to do? What is next? Oh, my foundation. So yeah, as you'll see, I'm going through this very, very quickly because I have a lot of filming to do. I'm just going to put on the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Hydrating Tint. And this one is in shade Soft Beige. So I'm just gonna plop this on, and oh my god, you guys are gonna freak out. I forgot my beauty blender. I didn't bring it over, and it's too late because mama got stuff to do. So here we go. So I'm just gonna be using the 47 foundation brush by Sephora, the one with the little strawberries all over it. When I got this brush, I realized it was just decals on the brush. It's a cute brush, but I probably should have paid a little closer attention. Anyway, let's blend. Okay, I'm hoping that will do because, like I said, ooh, as I'm dropping things, I just brought this brush over to do this, and that's gonna have to do. So what shall we do next? We'll wait for powder until later, if I remember. Sometimes I don't. All right, so let's just move on to eyes. I'm going to be using the Ladybird palette by Kat Von D. I just bought this, and this palette came out a long time ago. And I remember seeing it in Sephora, if I remember correctly. I think it was this palette, or maybe this one I went online. It doesn't matter. Anyway, I went into a Sephora, and there was a palette. I believe it was this one. I wanted to have it, but this was in New York, and it was during a lunch hour, and that place, that Sephora was packed. It was one at the Time Warner Center. And I went over and asked an associate if they had any more palettes because they were all gone. And they were like, oh, let me go to the back. And of course, in New York, they all act like it's the end of the world to do their job. I'm sorry, but I'm going to give it to you real. And the salesperson never came back. So I just was like, whatever, you know, and just moved on and never bought it. And then here, years later, it was still available, and it has Kat Von D's artwork there on the front as well. So I'm just going to pop it open. See if I can do this. Here are what the colors are. Like I said, I'm kind of just... Well, this isn't all about doing it correctly, okay? This is just like doing it whatever style. And here I have another Sephora brush. I don't know what number this is, but there's the head of it. And that's what I'm going to use because that's what I brought over. Again, you want it done correctly, you got to go somewhere else. What lip am I doing today? I think I'm going to do like a fuchsia lip. All right, so we'll kind of sort of keep it neutral. Let's get going. And I'm actually going to switch over here to my fluffier brush. This is my Sigma Blending E25. I'm going to go into the crease with Wolf. I wish they were kind of printed underneath. More efficient. All right, here we go. I swear these taupey, light taupey kind of shades, they always come out a lot darker than I'm anticipating. So I'll blend that out later. If I'm honest, I'm not that concerned. I'm going to film this video, 2 other videos, and then I'll probably wash my face. That's my life. I'm going to turn this over. I don't know if this is correct, but I'm going to go into this shade. Oh, no, that was... Okay, I'm sorry. Before it was Harlow. That was the previous one. This one's Wolf. As I'm told you, don't expect it to be done correctly. Okay, so I have all these harsh lines. We're not worried, right? I didn't bring my oh shit brush over. I forgot. What else do I got? Oh, whatever. I'll use this brush. Again, there are more important things in life than worrying about if your eyeshadow is perfect. Just slap it on. Be fine. Hey, at best, like some of the gurus will like just block your eyes out and they'll take a snapshot of you on the street and they'll use you in one of their videos about how not to do things. I have high aspirations. This is the e.l.f. contour brush here. And I want to go into, what do I want to do? What do I feel like in life? I don't know. Let's do Cleopatra. It's this orangey shade. I don't know that it makes sense with what we're doing today, but... So I promised a chit-chat part of this video as well. I'm going back in with Wolf. And I'll tell you what has been occupying my whole stinking life has been this whole KonMari technique. Oh my God. We should talk about that. As always, if you want me to go further in depth about anything that I bring up in a video, leave a comment down below. And that can always be a separate video. I mean, I'm glad I did it. But it was a bigger process than I thought I was signing on for certain. I'm going to go back in with this brush and try to clean up the mess I made. Yeah, so... is that going to work? I, right now, since I moved to Colorado Springs a couple of years ago, I just live in a 1-bedroom apartment. I was trying to buy a house at first, but turns out, and for those of you who are freelancers and you work for yourself and you work from home, you take deductions, it's going to be really hard for you to get help getting a house. So, until I could figure all that out and save up more of a down payment, I'm just in a 1-bedroom. So trying to go through, like, for example, with the KonMari technique, you're supposed to, and that's based on a book, you're supposed to do your clothes first, and just kind of like go through all of them and get rid of them and whatever by season. So you're supposed to start in the off season, which would have been my winter clothes, which are packed away in bins with linens on top of them, because that's how I have to use my space. It is what it is, right? So in order for me to go through all my clothes, I had to pull out all my linens. Linens weren't supposed to come until later. It was a whole thing. So it was actually very overwhelming at first, but I'm just now getting finished up. And there was a whole time where, this is not how you're supposed to do makeup, by the way. Makeup artists, if you're watching this, I fully expect you to just be laughing. Don't bother with, hey, Michelle, you should do it this way. I mean, you can, but I probably won't listen to you. I mean, I have big plans to be rich one day, and then I'll just hire one of y'all makeup artists to come in and take care of my face. Because look at how I'm doing that. I'm like literally like, like, this is not cute. This is not pretty. And plus, I didn't bring half the brushes that I need over. I feel like Shane Dawson. I feel like this is how Shane Dawson does makeup. Like this. Isn't that pretty? It's muddy. It's disgusting. Just overlook it. Look away. Pretend like it didn't happen. Is this going to be bad? This might be bad. I'm going to clean this little guy off. This is that Sigma brush. But anyway, my whole apartment was a disaster up until just yesterday. And I was only working on it for about 2 months. It's supposed to take like 6 months to a year, depending. And I don't know. It was just a whole big thing. But I donated and recycled so many things. So many things. And it was very cleansing to get rid of certain things, you know what I mean, that have just been sort of like hanging around. It would stress me out. I'm like, oh my God, I never figured out how to work with that, or I never a stupid example, I had this water filter for my shower head. Bought the dumb thing, and it has not fit on any shower head in any place that I've lived in. Instead of returning the stupid thing, I forgot about it. And it's just sat around, and it stressed me out that I had this thing that I couldn't use, and so on and so forth. So I finally, it was brand new, so I finally donated it. I figured, you know, somebody out there is going to have, it's going to be exactly what they're looking for, and they're going to have a shower that fits it, and they get to have filtered water, and I get to have crap city water pouring all down my head. Can I blame that on why my hair looks the way it does? Yeah, I know, I need to color. I got some good grays. I started going gray when I was about 17. So for me, when people are like, oh my God, you're so gray, I'm like, yeah, and who cares? Okay, this is this is harder than you would think. Natural hair dyes don't work on me. Again, TMI, but I think I've told you guys in other videos, I get eczema. And I get eczema on my eyelids and on my scalp and on my chest. And so I don't know what it is about the natural hair dyes, but it just flares up my scalp, which is weird, right? You would think the chemicals would, but for whatever reason, E-Salon is about the only, even no salon, no, I won't do it. Even if they're trying to talk me into it, I'm like, nope, I'm not getting my hair colored here. I won't do it. But yeah, well, E-Salon works beautifully, and because it's still chemicals, I don't know what the heck I did to my eyes. Because there's still chemicals on my head, I try to prolong it, so I'm doing it fewer times per year. So I walk around with the gray roots a little bit. I'm not mad at it. It's okay. This looks like crap. What do I do? Do I care? I may not. I don't think that I do care. Try more. Okay. I'm just making it worse. Gross. Okay, so y'all want to see me get ready. This is the reality. I don't even know what I have going on under my eyes. Whatever. I think. Let's experiment. Oh, so this is part of the KonMari thing that's been sucking down my life. These are just containers that are left over from when I had chef boxes being delivered. They would put the ingredients in these. So I kept them, washed them, of course, just painted, you know, the lids with some acrylic paint. I have all different colors in my bathroom. And it turns out that this little container is the perfect size for, you know, those little extras that you get from Sephora. Actually, we're going to use that. Let's keep that out. You know, this is like the birthday gift one year from Sephora. These were, I don't know, lipsticks that I got, and it was like a free gift or in a subscription box or something like that. Perfect size for them. Oh my gosh, I was like, this made me the happiest. I'm like, okay, this made it worth everything. Just figuring out what to do with my containers and having all my lipsticks kind of like in one place and not rolling all over. So there's that. Oh, I know what I was going to come in here for. This is a Bobbi Brown eyeshadow. Longwear Cream Shadow Stick in taupe. I don't know what's going to happen. This could be terrible. That's why you come here, right? You know, the best thing for eye makeup is your glasses. When I don't have time to do my makeup correctly, I just put my big glasses on. A boom. And most people be like, no, that amplify. No, people are so taken aback by the black frames. I don't find that they care. Or if they do, poop on them. Who cares? All right, so I'm going to whip out this little Tarte little thingy that I have. This is from... This also has a lot of fallout. It's all messy because I use it all the time. This is from, I think, 2015. I bought the, Tarte had this phenomenal sale. Like, it was actually like a Black Friday thing. I'm trying to get away from the whole consumerism thing. I'd like to do more videos on that as well. But this was actually a really good buy. 4 of these little palettes like that for, I think, $40. And then you just, you know, pull them out. It's like magnet in there. And then you pull it out and you put in another one. But, I bought it at the end of 2015. Didn't open it for a long time because I was still working through some other palettes. But am now full on into it. I feel like this brush betrayed me before. Which one was it? Or was it this contour brush? Which one made my outer lid look like crap? Why didn't I bring the one I wanted? Yes, I did. That wasn't even a wink. I blinked at you. All right. I need some help. Tarte, help us out. What's happening? I'm going to go into this darker shade here. You know how they have those like those weird eyeliner stamps now? You just stamp on the wing. I want that for all my eyeshadow. Or a makeup artist. Just come in and do it for me. Not the day to be messing with me, eye makeup. I ain't got no time for this. I don't think I'm going to get it to blend any better than that. And I don't think... I use these eyeshadows all the time, and they're great. I love Tarte. Tarte might be one of my go-to brands. I mean, I have tons of blushes from them, lip products. This is... I don't even know what the heck... I feel like I've lost all control. I've lost control of my own house. I know what some of you were thinking. It looks like all the controversy around the bleep bleep palette. Ooh. I ain't going there because I am not interested in the drama. I don't care. I really don't. You know what else I don't care about? This makeup look. Which is totally... Well, shoot. Now I gotta go back in. Have you ever seen anybody have this much trouble? Honest to God, I think this is... I never have this much trouble with my eye makeup. I don't know what it is today. I don't know. It's just like those shadows before. And I've used the Lady Bird palette before, and I've used this one, and they're just not blending. I don't know what the heck is going on. But again, I got too many things to do. This is muddy and gross, but that's how we're going to leave it because, like I said, we're going to move on. All right, so I'm going to go back in with something. All right, so I'm going to use the eyeliner that came with the Kat Von D. Oh, no, that was my mascara. All right, so this is the Kat Von D eyeliner in Immortal Love. So I'm just going to do this quickly. Do you know what I did wrong? So many things. Also didn't bring anything over to smudge out my eyeliner. I know, I should do a makeup tutorial with Shane Dawson. I'm telling you, because I feel like this is how he would do it. It's fine. I'm not even looking in a mirror anymore. I've given up. I don't even know what's happening anymore. I've lost all control. Makeup for people who couldn't give two craps about it. I mean, I love makeup, don't get me wrong, but I'm just not in the mood today. Not even. It's not cute. Moment of truth. Let's see what that just did. Oh my God. All right. So, I almost dropped everything again. So, I'm going to go in with this little sample that I have. This is a Sephora's Lash Craft Length and Volume. I've been curious to try this. It's in the shade Noir. And I love this. I really love this. So, I'm going to lay this down as a base. And then I'm going to use my unique fiber lashes that I was sent by a viewer, and I'm just going to do it. It's not going to be that exciting, and I'm not going to curl my lashes. I don't believe in torture devices. I'm just not going to do it. Okay, let's speed this up and get it over with. Actually, I think I've changed my mind on putting the fiber on my lashes. This seems to be doing quite a good enough job. So for today, again, because I have so many things on my to-do list, we're gonna leave it just with the Sephora mascara. I may just do even just one coat because that's my level of interest right now. I know it sounds terrible. It's like, I don't want to do this video. I did. And then when it started looking like crap, now I've lost interest. At what stage do I do powder? When does that happen? Oh, blush. Let's do blush. So I'm going to use this NARS. It's an Orgasm. This is getting kind of old, so I feel like I want to hurry up and use it. Ew, there's like a hair in it. Oh, it was a brush hair. Wait, how did I get a brush hair in there? That don't make no sense. I'm going to do this. I know, so correct. Again, I'm kidding. Don't do this to yourselves. Ugh. Okay, I'm going to just put that back on. Pretend like that didn't happen. She need to get used up. I don't want to go back in with this this Tarte color. I'm sorry, I don't have the color name. It's not on here. It's on another piece of paper in another room. Also didn't bring the right brush. God bless America. I don't know that did anything for my life. But, you know, what is? Eyebrows, let's get it over with. Where are they? What's my deal? Your makeup is terrible. It rolled down to my thigh. So this is the Model Launcher Brows with a Z, apostrophe Z. It couldn't be a part of the whole word. It had to be an apostrophe. In taupe. So it's just a very quick little draw it in and get on with what you got to get on with. This is bad. I can see how bad it is. Okay, no more goofing around. I just got to get in here and fix this. This is just craziness. Full disclosure, I just woke up from my nap. That might be why I'm in a mood. Like, do you guys ever sleep and then as soon as you wake up from a nap, like, you got to eat food? Does anybody else do that? Like, I feel like really ungrounded unless I have food, or maybe I just have an eating problem. That's most likely what's happening. All right, so I don't know. Lip liners, fine. Lip liners with a liquid lip. Given how today is going, I might end up looking like a clown. I'm just going to go with it. But I want to use this because this is an Urban Decay. This is from the Gwen Stefani collab. It's in Firebird. So let me just pluck the crap off of my shirt first. And then, you know what happens. Here we go. You know what? I do want to discuss something. One of the big trends right now is overdrawing your lips, which I think looks ridiculous depending on how you do it. Like, I'm okay if, like, okay, it's right on the, and just slightly outside my natural, but that's not what the girls are doing these days. We should do a whole video on things you're going to regret one day about your look. Eyebrows and overdrawn lips are just two of them. I think there'll probably also be something like, remember how we were going around trying to look like robots by having like a big streak of glow on our cheeks? Remember? Interest level exceeded. You know why? Because I have always, since I was a little kid, if I wasn't doing it perfectly the first time, I was like, this is dumb. I don't want to do this anymore. That's how I feel right now. Dumb, I won't do this anymore. Everyone's gonna laugh at me. If it makes you happy, if you're not doing it maliciously, then by all means go ahead. I like this Too Faced Melted Matte Lip. I was a huge fan of it. Then the last couple of times I've used it, I don't know, it just wasn't, I couldn't get it on correctly. And plus, like, I swear to God, every time we turn around, Too Faced has got some drama going on, and I don't love the drama. It always kind of makes me, it's not even like a conscientious, like, oh, you know what, that brand has too many things around it, so I'm not, it's just, when I hear, like, on YouTube, I'll hear like, oh, Too Faced is now doing this. When I go into Sephora, I'm like, I immediately just don't even get attracted to that brand. It's kind of weird. It's like a weird psychological thing. And it's not even like, oh, I'm not going to support that brand. I don't know. I don't have any firm proof. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have any beef with the brand necessarily. It's just like, again, a psychological thing where I'm like, I don't remember why I don't like that, but I don't. And it's kind of weird. But anyway, that was just an aside. Let's do this. I mean, that's pretty amazing. I like this color. I really do. And I just realized the trick is to just really, I almost had like an almost completely dry brush getting this on so that I could kind of maneuver the product into place. Oh, I forgot my powder. What is my problem today? Jeez. I just woke up from a nap. Like, what I did was I meditated. And if you guys are coming here and you don't know about Angel Souls, head on over to Angel Souls. I am doing weekly readings there. But yeah, I was getting prepared to do videos, and I go into a meditation for that and ended up falling asleep. So if you're like, Michelle, that happens to me too. Yeah, it happens to all of us. All right, so I'm going to go in with the Estee Edit Flash Photo Powder in Blue Bright, which is an interesting concept, is it not? All right, so let me just do this really quickly. All right, this is it. Setting spray. I love that I never have to buy setting spray because I do, and I'm due to get my Sephora Play Box here any day now. So I can do an unboxing if you want. And I have some things to talk about with Ipsy. I used to be a subscriber of theirs, so we can talk about that in a separate video as well. But here we go. I see, and I know better not to do that. Don't open your mouth and suck in when there's like particle sprays in front of you. Don't. All right, what's happening? What am I going to do now? This is it. This is my face. All right, so there it is, guys. I will stop torturing you. We'll end it there. And I'm sending you so much love. Until next time, take care.